Pero también no me dejo con cualquiera, you know? I'm not just like throwing myself with like anymore. Like, it's just, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Cute, bada bing, bada boom, let's get this. You out, you let's go, you move out, you do a backflip, you sick, good girl. Hola, buenas tardes mi gente, yo soy Louie Castro y estamos aquí vivo en la casa de Louie Castro. Para el video de hoy vamos a estar haciendo un mukbang donde Louie Castro se va a comer una sopa de vaso bien deliciosa para darles chisme. Así que muchas gracias por acompañarnos y hay que seguir con el video. Sorry guys, I'm just nervous. I feel like I haven't been here. Done a sit down talk with you guys video. Let me clip my hair back really quick. It's just surreal. Yes. Okay guys, but no, for real, I'm actually really excited to do this video. Although my hair is giving very good and new vibes, I'm giving very much good morning. I just woke up. But let's ignore that and let's just get into this motherfucking mukbang chisme video, y'all. Who the fuck? So I went on my Instagram, como siempre, and I asked you, stupid ass. Wait! What the who am I? Somebody come through the screen, put up a button, and drag my ass right now. Was I really about to start a video without my intro? Stupid ass. Alright, like I was saying, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? And on that note, good luck, Charlie. I hate you. Anyways, it's been a minute since I've done a mukbang video. Y no hace oh no, I remember what I was saying now. I remember. Sorry, I'm pretty, not smart. Como siempre, les pregunté on my Instagram, louiecasttro, Louiecastro. Les pregunté que me dieran preguntas and topics for me to talk about in this chisme video. I know there's a lot of questions out there and a lot of topics y'all have been wanting me to talk about and answer. So, I guess it's time. I didn't have a big ass plate, so I have this Tupperware que voy a usar as a plate. And let's just preparar her. Am I the only one that opens her and throws away all the little verduritas? I don't like that shit, so I always throw them out. Unas pinches zanahorias estúpidas made it into my dish. I literally throw all the little frutas that come in. I don't know, they just give me like fake vibes. Like they've been in there for God knows how many centuries. Just all secas and shit, so I just throw them away. I don't like them. But my favorite type of MARUCHAN is the pollo one. Ooh, I used to eat the shrimp one. Y no me acuerdo quién, pero alguien introduced me to the pollo one and my life changed forever. Yes, stupida, I'm going in for a third one. I told you que se me antojó. Que le muerda, que le muerda, que le muerda, que le muerda. Dude, these limones, my neighbor gave me these. They're so juicy, y'all. Look, get into it. Oh my god, look, it's literally squirting everywhere. Oh, me es a limón. Dude, look at that shit, bitch. Yes. Mmm. Oh, my taste buds literally just did a backflip right now. And now we're gonna add the baddest Perra exclusive TAPATIO bottle. La más picante. Yes. Alright, let me take the first bite. If y'all haven't already, make sure you grab some snacks, grab your hombre, grab some chile, grab a sopa maruchan with me, and let's get into this chisme. But alright, let me just shut the fuck up. And let's get straight into this video. Alright, so first bite, y'all. Mmm. Mmm. Also, if you're annoyed by the way that I eat, if I make too much noise, sorry about it, babe. You can exit out the video on the left or right side below and go fuck yourself. Let's get into these topics. So one of the questions that I see here, y'all are going straight in. This says, are you seeing anyone or are you living the perra life? I'm blushing. Amigis. Okay, I am living a little Hannah Montana world where I'm getting the best of both worlds. Oh, why am I so nervous? I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I have gone on a few little dates and I have talked to a few people here and there. But I'm also living that perra life. And I deserve to. And everyone else out there who is living that perra life deserves to. Like, I'm just living in the moment, girl. Like, if I meet someone and someone wants to take me out on a date or like get to know me and stuff, like, I'm down. And then also if I just get to meet someone and just have a good time at the club or whatever it is, like, I'm also down. Pero también no me dejo con cualquiera, you know? I'm not just like throwing myself at like anymore. Like, it's just, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Cue, bada bing, bada boom, let's get this. I was seeing somebody for like a good minute and everything was going really good. That person was a really nice person, very sweet, very romantic, mature, you know, the vibes. But I have to stop. I have to go stupido. Cut him off, the house down, boots, Houston, I'm deceased. It's just things were going really, really good. But I know I'm not ready for a relationship, girl. Like, I just got out of a really, really, really long relationship. And getting into a new one is just not part of my plans right now. As much as I would love to, like, my head's just all over the place. Like, I want to, but I can't because I'm just not ready. It's just really complicated. Like, but everyone else out there who understands me, I feel like y'all know what I mean without me being able to explain it. So I kind of had to end that little dating thing because I was scared of it turning into something bigger. Like, I don't know, I was just going with the flow. I was literally just going with the flow, doing what felt was right. But then that conversation came up of like, so what are we vibes? And I got scared and I was like, and sorry babe, the better life was calling me. Like, I was literally like enjoying and the better life was like, and snatched me back to the streets. I guess I'm just living my life and trying to see what it takes me, but I have my guard up. Like, if anyone's gonna try to take me serious, it's like, girl, you gotta take me serious. Like, I'm not here to play around. But I haven't had that perra lifestyle in a minute, so it feels weird, but also feels very like freeing. It's just, girl, it's a lot. A ver, next pregunta. So this is a question that a lot of you have been asking me and I see it a lot. It just says, are you on good terms with your ex? How do I even like start talking about this? I feel like for me, I am on good terms with my ex. There was no, I don't want to say there was no bad blood because on social media ustedes vieron how things kind of somewhat ended. It's just hard because there's our relationship and we know how things ended and why they ended between him and I. But then there was the social media version of, you guys know what happened, and I just don't want to bring that up, but that happened. So that was almost like a breakup part 2. And then obviously me and him still like communicated and talked, and I don't know. When you're in a relationship with someone for over 2 years, like, that's a long time. Especially because we moved in together, so like, it's so different. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, I've been with my partner for like 2 years or like 3 years or like blah, blah, blah. It's like everyone's relationship is different. Everyone's relationship works differently. Everyone has different problems. But my ex and I have moved in together, so that really changed it all. Like, it's not no more just like, oh, me and my cute relationship, like we only get to see each other when we're gonna go on cute dates or like hang out. This is like y'all are living together, see each other like 24/7. He was a full-time student, which means he was home all the time, and I work from home, so it's like we're literally together 24/7. And muchos de ustedes entienden, like when you spend 24/7 with someone, like little things happen. It doesn't have to be like big ass arguments where you're like, I get her, bro. Like, it's just little things start becoming really like annoying, and you're just like, it's just a bunch of little things. But like I said in my last video, and I still plan on holding on to it, I'm not gonna put my relationship out there, well, my problems out there, because it's no one's business, if I'm being honest. There's always problems in relationships and stuff. I think the only difference is that people hold us to like a different standard because we're on social media, so people expect us to be perfect, and it doesn't work that way, babe. My relationship is the same, or probably was the same, as your current or your past or your future. It's the same thing. So we did have problems, and every relationship does have problems. I appreciate the time that I spent with him, and for that, there's like, I can't just be like, bye. Obviously that's very different for everybody else and everyone's relationship, but for mine, for the most part, it was really good, and you guys saw that. Yo les dije muchas veces en muchos videos and so many different times that everything you guys saw on social media was real. I wasn't here to bullshit. I wasn't here to pretend. I wasn't like fighting with him and then be like, oh, let's take this picture for Instagram. Like, no. And I said that from the beginning. Like, whatever y'all saw on social media was always very true, genuine, and it was like caught in the moment, and we were just living our best life. So I feel like if a lot of you kept up with us and saw that, then you know it was a really nice relationship. But yeah, we decided to go our own separate ways, and things kind of got ugly when we did. But it's just sometimes when you think everything's done, like, you know, there's still things that are attached, and you see things and it just goes crazy. And I don't know, I don't want to think about it too much, but para contestar tu pregunta, yeah, we still keep in touch here and there, and I wish him nothing but the best, and he knows this. And whatever happened between him and I is between him and I. But it's really hard to move on from a relationship when you feel like everyone's putting their 2 cents in there, if you know what I mean. That's all I gotta say about that. But like I said, thank you so much to those of you who have respected and just trusted me with what I'm doing with my life. And at the end of the day, it's my life, and I get to do whatever I want. And get the vale verga, babe. And if you're here to support me, I love you, and thank you for having my back, girl. Pros and cons to being single. I feel like that could be a long ass list. But okay, right off the top of my head, let's start with some pros. So pros, being a perra, doing whatever you want, not having to like ask anyone for permission. I don't mean like ask for permission, but sometimes, you know, when you are in a relationship, it's not that you're asking for permission, but you kind of feel like obligated to tell someone what you're gonna do, if that makes any sense. I just see it almost like respect. Like, I'm not asking for permission, but I'm gonna tell you what's happening. I don't know. But I like that freedom. I feel like all the time is mine, if that makes sense. Like, if I want to get up and go to the store, I can. If I want to go have dinner with my friends, I can. Si quiero ir a un pinche party, I can. Like, it's just, it's my time and my schedule. Like, ya no tengo que tomar en cuenta somebody else's time. Because, you know, sometimes, like, schedules don't match, so you can't do everything that you want. You know, so I'm just soy libre. I can do whatever I want. What else is a pro? And like everything else is depressing. Let's get into those cons, girl. Because I have a list. I'm just kidding. the biggest con, and like the biggest vid con, the biggest con would be being alone. That's something that I struggle with a lot, but I've never had to deal with it the way that I'm dealing with it now. Porque antes, I mean, like, my version of being alone back then was like, oh, I'm single, I'm not in a relationship, but I still live with my family, so I'm not alone. I'm just be in my room. But now, I'm alone, girl. Gracias a Dios, I have my little baby honey here. Pero I think being alone has been like the biggest con for me because it's not something that I've been good at or something that I've done a lot. I feel like I always had my amigis or a family member or someone there with me to do things with, but now I live in this house alone. I'm like, alone, alone, alone. Yeah, you can hear the echoes, babe. But yeah, so that's a really big con. I don't know, just like being alone is probably like the one thing I can try to, because like being alone can branch out to so many things. But yeah, I mean, if you're going through a breakup right now or you're single or you have been, it's just like try to look at it in a good way, because I know sometimes it can look really depressing and sad, especially if you just got out of a relationship. But try to take that time that you were investing into somebody else and try to invest it into yourself. Por ejemplo, para mí, yo quiero tratar de disfrutar más el tiempo que tengo con mí mismo. Like, I want to be able to go do things alone, like go to the beach, go to the mall, I don't know, go eat by myself, like just a bunch of little things like that. I want to try to do that. I saw this one quote somewhere, I don't know if it was TikTok or Twitter, but it was something like, learn to or romanticize the time that you spend alone. And I kind of liked that. Off the top of my head, those are like my pros and cons that I can think of. Obviously, too, you can talk to all the hombres, you can do random Chile appointments, you don't belong to anyone. It's like, if I'm over you, adios, I don't need to owe you an explanation. It's just, you take it how you want it, girl, and run with it. This question, how do you feel about your sister's pregnancy? Oh my god, you guys, I am so happy for my sister and her hombre. Like, just, I'm still kind of like in shock that she's pregnant. Like, I want to say it hasn't hit me, but it hit me at her gender reveal. Like, just, I don't know, it's just, we had kept this on the low for like a long time, so I almost feel like, I'm about to start crying. I almost feel like I couldn't fully enjoy it, because obviously I don't live with my sister and stuff, so I don't really get to see her. And when I did see her, it was like when we were in public, so she was always like tapada or wearing like loose clothes, so then sometimes I would forget, like, and I knew we couldn't really talk about it like out in public, so it was just very like, I feel like I couldn't take it in. And when we had her gender reveal, that's when I really felt like, oh my god, it's happening. Like, we were all there, everybody knew who she invited, we got to celebrate it, find out the gender. Like, es cuando me pegó, I got all emotional. And when I watched her gender reveal video, I got even more emotional. I'm just excited, and I'm excited for Travis to have a new little sibling to play with, and he's gonna be the older brother. Honey, come. Una buena y bien buenísima que te vas a acordar de mí. She was trying to bite my cables. I don't care about the fucking cables, pero si te me electrocutucas, ahí quedas. Hasta los pelos más parados que ya los tienes ahorita. Ven, mira, para que te vean. Mira. Los hinches pelos iban a estar más spiky de que ya los tienes. A ver, show them your colita. Oh, it's the curly curl. No estés mordiendo sus hombres. Good morning. Yeah, go over there and play. But it was a crazy little roller coaster, you guys. Like, let me get a little deeper in and spill a little more chisme. I know my sister already talked about this a little bit, but I want to give my 2 motherfucking cents because I said this is a chisme video. Hiding her pregnancy was something else, girl. I guess we didn't think about it too much. Like, we didn't think people were gonna like get this crazy about it. So it was crazy for us, and like a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety and a lot of like little breakdowns and stuff like that. I'm not gonna say too much because it is my sister's business and I don't really want to get into it that much, but um, like she mentioned, when she was planning to hide her pregnancy, it wasn't out of malicious intent and be like, like I'm gonna hide it from them and I hope that social media makes all these videos and puts two and two together. Like, no, it was not like that at all. My sister has been very open about her mental health and her anxiety and just her battle with that. And not only that, but also she was so happy with the news that she wanted to keep it for herself and for us as a family to enjoy it. Like, it was almost something cute and like beautiful for us to be like, oh, this is ours. Like, obviamente hacemos social media and like a lot of our life is out there, and yeah, we choose to put a lot of our stuff out there, and it's not like her pregnancy was gonna be kept away from the world forever and no one was gonna know she had this baby that was born 300 years ago. Like, no, it was just in that moment she knew she wanted to keep it private, and we supported her with that, and we thought it was a really cute idea for her to just hold back and tell everyone else when she knew she was ready. And like I said, it wasn't even about like keeping it from social media. It was just like in general, like she really only told family and like very close ones. It was something super small and like intimate to us, and it was cute. Like, I enjoyed it, but obviously as her belly started getting bigger, started getting a little harder to like hide things. And I mean, los que nos siguen on Instagram, like, you guys know like our daily content or like how we dress on a regular. So when a lot of people started speculating, we were kind of nervous, like, oh my god, people are putting two and two together. But like, we could see why. Like, obviously she wasn't showing her tummy as much, and like she was always wearing loose clothes. Like, it was just, you guys could tell. And we were just like, oh, let's not talk about it, like it'll go away. Like, we really thought it was gonna go away. And when she had Travis, her bump took a while to show, but with her new pregnancy, like, her bump just came out of motherfucking nowhere. So that became really hard. But la verdad, like, just speaking for myself, it got really crazy when when the trolls came in, if that makes sense. Like, it went from it being something to like a few of our it went from something where like you guys were just like speculating to like the trolls being like, let's do some motherfucking research, like, let's boo. And like, a lot of my perras out there, y'all know what I'm talking about, because when she announced her pregnancy, there was a lot of comments, which I appreciate, that were like, oh my god, we're so happy for you, like, we knew, but we wanted to give you your privacy, or like, oh my god, I had a feeling, or like, oh my god, I'm so proud of you, couldn't stand all these people who were trying to like expose you and blah blah. Like, I feel like a lot of my perras out there know exactly what I'm talking about. But there was this one, I don't know who or how, but someone found like her Pinterest, and I guess they exposed her. I don't know what happened with that, but I thought that was fucked. Like para eso sí sentí que se pasaron de verga. And that's like, I was just like, wow, like, that is literally crossing the line for someone's family. Like, that, I did not think that was cool at all. Like, everything else, I'm like, ah, whatever. Like, if y'all want to put two and two together, like, amazing, FBI. But I was like, if you would have found out that information about her Pinterest, it was about her gender reveal, which was a very secretive thing. Like, if you would have found that out, you would have just been like, oh, like, speculations of her doing this, like, whatever. But the fact that like they put that out there and they stole that away from her to just share such a genuine happy moment was fucked up. Because I know she was so excited to like finally come on social media and tell everyone, not because it was like this little hidden game, but it's just she felt ready and she was like, I just had my gender reveal and I want to tell everyone now, like, I'm happy. But that was stolen from her, was like not okay. She kept calm, didn't do anything, and then when she was ready to say it, she finally did. And I'm really glad that she waited until she was ready. But whatever, shit happens. At the end of the day, we're out here celebrating her pregnancy, and we're all super happy. And I can't wait to meet the little one. And yeah, again, thank you guys to everyone who was just so sweet about this and congratulated her. And like, oh my god, even when we go out in public and people like come up to us, I think it's so cute that so many people, like, the first thing they say when they see us is just like, oh my god, like, yo, Auntie, congratulations on your pregnancy. And I'm like, oh, like, I think it's just because it reminds me that she's pregnant, and then it reminds me that we have such a beautiful support system out here on social media with y'all. And it's just like, you know, like, those of you who are there with us, like, y'all are family to us, and it's so cute to be able to share that moment. And you guys are like, oh, congrats. It's just like, like, you guys are seeing it, you guys are watching her and her belly grow and stuff. But I could talk about my sister and my family, her pregnancy and everything for years, but I'm gonna shut the fuck up and get into the next topic because I went on a full little combo with this one. Okay, I think this is the last question I'm gonna answer, and I think I've answered this before, but maybe my thought process is different this time. It says, why don't I post on YouTube as much anymore? To not give you guys some like half-ass answer and like really give you guys the chisme, because that's what we're here for. I just feel like I haven't been in the best. I'm getting us. I haven't been in the best place recently, and that's just with like a lot of things, with like life, my personal life, my love life, like business wise and just like work wise. Like, it's just there's a lot of shit that was coming down on me, and I feel like obviously when my relationship ended, it was like another thing that was just added on top of me. Like, sometimes like I just feel like I think I'm making the right choices, but then after I make them, I'm like, were they the right choice? It's like very that. And as much as sometimes this is very stressful and like really draining with like I said, it's not just with social media, just like with work and life and all this, so much. But for me, this is my hobby. Like, y'all know I have been doing this since like 2014, 2015, and it was my hobby and it is my hobby, so I enjoy it, and I enjoy having that connection with you guys. So it's like, this is what I do for fun, but it's also my work, which I'm really happy to say that. I don't like being fake. I don't like forcing things. Like, when I make videos and stuff like that, it's because I wanted to make that and I was having fun with it. And as much as I wanted to film, no podía. Like, I was just not in the good headspace, and I didn't want to force myself to do something that just felt fake. There was a lot going on, and I really do miss like coming on social media and just like making these videos and like just being dumb, or like the random stuff that I post on my Instagram. But it hasn't been the same, because I do also think that social media has just became so sensitive and very judgmental about everything. Like, I could literally like be like, oh, I fucking hate my phone. People are gonna be like, oh my god, there's people out there who don't have a fucking phone, you fucking bitch, motherfucker. And I'm like, oh, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant I hate my phone. Like, it's just people will blow things up out of proportion. It's just, you guys know me. Like, y'all who have been here with me for a long time, y'all know my type of humor, and y'all know the type of person that I am. But the way social media is right now, and I know a lot of y'all agree with me because I've talked about this before, y'all did agree with me. People are just so sensitive and can't really take a joke. And my whole thing about social media and why I started it is puras mensadas and cotorreo. And like, it's just, I feel like now I'm at this point where I'm like, I can't even have fun on social media like that, because there's people who take it wrong, or people who are just not gonna enjoy it, and like just a lot of things. And I've talked about feeling restricted, and I hate doing that shit, and like I feel like that's a lot of like the feeling that I have. But I'm also just getting over it, and I'm just gonna say fuck it, and I'm gonna post it, and I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. And I think that's the mentality that I need to have, because I miss being so close with you guys and like having that relationship with you guys. Because I do feel like since I haven't been posting, I've kind of been distancing myself, and I don't like that. Like, that's why I wanted to make this CHISME video. By the way, if you're still watching, thank you so much. But that's why I wanted to make this CHISME video, because I just feel like I used to do these all the time, because I would update you guys with everything and anything that I was doing, and I want to be able to do that again and just not care. And whatever people want to say outside of this, they can, and as long as I know that y'all got my back and I got y'all's back, and we're here together and we're kiking and chismeando together, that's all that motherfucking matters. But that's just like one of the little reasons why I wasn't posting as much. Again, if you're still watching this, thank you so much for listening to me and being here and just continuing to enjoy my content. But please make sure you give this video the biggest thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below if there's any other video suggestions. And I'll see you guys next time I upload. Peace. Bye, guys. Vamos para Singapur. Oh, girl, I'm so full. If my trainer's watching this, those were vegan noodles and the Tapatio was a veggie sauce. And no, I wasn't thinking about putting out Cheetos. Those are like a new brand of like veggie Cheetos that look like hot Cheetos, but it's not. And I'm drinking my water, girl.